cracking.
Take it easy.
take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy. And you know how to forget all the wrongs and every reason why we've changed. And there's a storm inside my head, it's getting me in trouble, baby, and I can't break away. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy, take it easy. I thought that I could keep it low. Take it easy, take it slow. We ended up just like before, so take it easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the SEL on Wednesday nights. I've been informed this is the last Wednesday night Rocket League time, and I almost did the tongue twister, but I had to fight it. I am joined by a very good friend of mine in DJ TJ in the booth, and this is our first time finally working together as we've kind of danced through the raindrops, TJ, and so I'm finally excited to not have to watch you, but to be able to work alongside you, my friend. How are you tonight?
Oh man, you're gonna make me blush on stream. No, I mean, I'm the emergency sub, but hey, we're back on mainstream. I was just casting with Bepic, just casting with Bepic a few days ago, and then I turn around, I see an on Discord, and here we are. So I'm honored to be here, and not only that, but I'm honored to watch these two teams play today. We have a very fun match tonight. We have UTK and King, two of some of the SEL's best. Some would argue is the 1 and 2 seed of this whole bracket. But Foof,
and we're in losers finals.
What are we thinking? Yeah, and we're in losers finals.
Like, this is for a chance to go back to the grand finals, to force possibly a bracket reset if all those things do happen, but to get a chance to not finish third, to fight for that first and second spot. These two teams have had very different ways of getting here. UTK going all the way to the winners, dropping in game 5 of the winners finals, whereas King University stumbled right out of the gates and then have just made a tear through the losers brackets, dropping a couple of games in the back half, showing that they are mortal. But it is a lawnmower versus a lawnmower, really, at this point.
Yeah, for King, the storm is here, literally and figuratively. However way you want to take it. He came in for Wade when they needed him most, and this team just looks unstoppable. They only have gone to 1 game 5. Other than that, they've swept 2 teams, my team included. It's not a fun feeling, and so UTK is going to try their best to prevent that. But I don't know how it's going to go, honestly. It's just such a toss-up.
I think the biggest thing is both of these teams want to immediately get off to a hot start. Neither of them want to sit on their hands. They don't want to have a long time kind of waiting on their hands. They want to score early. They want to get their offenses going, or on the flip side, maybe stop an aggressive offense push, get strong at defensive front, and find a big win to get building on in this series.
Both these teams the entire season have done such a good job of starting exactly how you said, fast and offensively. I mean, we saw King do it just a few days ago on Bepic's stream. I mean, this team, whenever they want to, it seems like they can score whenever they feel. But you can't count out this UTK team. They're one of the most consistent teams in the entire league, and their defense is going to be put to the test today. So it'll be really interesting to see who's going to pave the way for both teams as well. I mean, all 6 players playing today, extremely talented. For UTK, it is Jobro, Shaka, and Hermes. And for King, it's Cynical, Turbo, and Storm. And it looks like the teams are just about ready to go.
It is, and I gotta say, it is going to be a barn burner, TJ. It's going to be a fun one. It's a best of 5, possibly the 2 best teams, maybe, if you're thinking from the beginning of the tournament here. 5 minutes on the clock and possibly 5 games to be played.
Storm already the emergency sub when King needed him, trying to kick things off. The ball's going to fall very quickly. Back to the Tennessee defense. We were just talking about it. It'll be really interesting to see what their strategy is coming out of their defensive half, trying to find each other on some of these passing plays, and overall just trying to stop plays like this from happening. Storm!
He's awake.
Right side, just woke up and just shot that one without a sweat.
Cynical to Storm. Many times you've seen this connection, and literally waking up, dropping dimes, and scoring. 1-0 here, 22 off the board.
It's hilarious that Cynical had to literally go wake him up in person. Just had to go be like, bro, we got a game, and then they got a goal just like that. But Tennessee still in it. Shaka trying to forcing a double commit out of King. It's not something that we see too often, but UTK early signs pointing their way, but now Storm with an open opportunity. Right side again, 2-0 King.
Storm in the right place at the right time. Cynical again looking, the vision immaculate, looking like a quarterback with the ball in his hands, connecting again. 2 quick goals to start this series.
Normally in these high-level games, you see the teams try to stop and breathe and space out and try and feel each other's play styles out. But this King roster, they've been there. They've done that. They've won a CCA Open. They were originally the first seed and arguably still may be in this entire league, and they're trying to show everybody that today.
Storm already has 2 to his name, looking for a third, bouncing on the backboard. Cynical hunting slowly as Jobro flips the field. Shaka running alongside of him, backboard pass, but cut out none other than by Cynical. Turbo, the man whose name has not been called too much in this game, but has done enough to enjoy his teammate and team rocking a 2-goal advantage here in game 1.
That's the really cool part about Turbo's role on this King roster, is that he really normally doesn't have to do too much. Cynical, what a save. But Turbo normally just has to play the consistent third man, but when he wants to play offense, he can. Must eat a corner, trying to set up Cynical, but we're going to see Jobro get it out to Hermes.
Jobro again having to follow this one up. Immediately cut out. Cynical flipping the field. Shaka into the corner we go. The ball floating down. A demo ringing across the pitch, and Turbo just keeping pressure on and allowing this clock to continue to move forward. UTK get a little bit more used to this King pressure, but King kind of weighing their haunches, kind of sitting back, looking for their next offensive moment.
This UTK side finally starting to settle in a little bit. An unfortunate start for them, but they're keeping things pretty tight. We've gone officially a minute without any goals or actions being scored. A few close opportunities like Hermes trying to flick over one, fakes out Cynical, but Turbo! That is exactly the role that he plays for this team. He may not be doing all the flip resets and double touches, but when you need him the most, he makes the save, and Storm with a save of his own.
Storm the soft touch on the save, keeps it moving forward, a fake to keep the ball rolling. Now a pass attempt, midfield slow roller, cut out by Jobro. Cynical, dangerous ball here. Jobro still forward, but he pushes it into the corner instead of a shot. The ball resting in the green corner, cleared out by Turbo and Storm to flip the field.
This King side,
Wait a minute.
they barely mess up.
Oh my god.
I was just about to say, and Storm,
Okay.
man, he might miss the open net, but why go for the open net when you can dunk a UTK defender?
Well, just an awkward time coming out of that boost in full momentum. Gets a soft touch, but is fortunately given another shot in front of the net. Unfortunate if you're UTK, as it now stands at a 3-0 run here in game 1.
UTK just getting a little caught out. They had a really good opportunity before that last goal, but then just like that, this counterattack from King is just so hard to block, and Turbo coming from the defensive end, making it 4-0.
Well, again, beautiful read. Turbo following the pressure here. Cynical doesn't find the original touch, but a double tap opportunity ringing off of that orange backboard means it's a 4th goal here for the Tornadoes of King University.
You just love to see this King roster get mechanical. As soon as they start going for these flip resets, as soon as they start going for the double touches, you know that this team is confident. And hey, why not? Up 4-0, maybe they're about to make it 5. Cynical over 1, but Shaka, what a save from him.
Once again, Cynical pushing the ball forward, the ball rolling across the net. Thankfully for UTK, no real pressure, able to turn that one into a net, but they are still under siege. Their castle, their livelihood, their everything has been run amok as they are down 4 big goals in the first game. Cynical on the far side, not going to catch this one. That's a big clear. Turbo backflips, and so a retaliatory strike like the lone catapult in the night.
Hermes dressed to impress tonight. Got the looking for wife in his Steam tag. He is trying to wheel his way to hopefully more than just a win, but 1 goal is what UTK is just going to have to take for now.
Step in the right direction for both goals, perhaps, as they do get one. Jobro finds maybe a second, but it's not on. As Hermes passing to Jobro, but cut out by Storm. Turbo, soft tap down, not dangerous yet, but the pressure still mounting for King University. They have 3 goals to play with.
This UTK side, they know the stakes. They know that their season comes down to this series right here. And in a best of 5, you hate to see some of those open opportunities go. And for King, though, I mean, extremely comfortable. I haven't seen much that they really need to worry about as Storm. Even with 5 boosts, is going to be able to fake this for Cynical. And the King offense just continues no matter who's on the ball.
Just the Tornadoes machine will not relent. It is ball, score, and ball some more. As now Storm loses control there, but only for a moment. Turbo backboard play cleared. Cynical waiting to find it, and another banger off this backboard keeps the pressure on. Storm looking for a 4th, but he cannot connect. Now a pass to Jobro from Shaka. Jobro to the net. Cynical, though, keeps it out, and that's all 3 committing for UTK, and they have to run back home.
UTK demos a really good idea there, and all 3 members of UTK up for what looked like an open net, but what a save from Cynical. But now this UTK side bumping again. All 3 members of King up. Hermes, bottom under Storm. Left side not in, though.
Ball bouncing around the goalie's box here. Turbo has a pass looking for a clear from Cynical, setting Turbo up. So the 1-2-1 now trying to find Storm is the 3rd. And that's going to be King getting game 1 here by thrilling fashion. Storm having those 3 big goals, literally coming from the bed, dropping a hat trick.
I mean, you can't ask for much more out of your players than to literally just wake up and
He
drop a
woke
hat
up
trick.
dangerous.
I mean, just without breaking a sweat, just simply finding his teammates, literally finding his roommate who just woke him up, both in and out of game. It's crazy to see what this King team can do. But this UTK side, there's some positives, there's some negatives, but either way, this UTK side is not out just yet. It is a best of 5, so they still have a lot of wiggle room in this series. They have a chance to finally get adjusted and bring the speed back to King, which is a very hard task to do, but it's going to be interesting to see if they can handle it.
The big thing is you gave up 6 shots to King, whereas UTK's you took 8. So usually that's good math. But 6 of their shots were saved, 2 on every single player of King's side. So that means those shots were easy to read. They were really far out. They allowed the defense to make the saves and couldn't find second and third chance opportunities to force dangerous possessions. So shooting numbers are great, but they might lie to you right now. We need to see UTK's offense step it up.
Confidence, a huge factor in a game like Rocket League, especially when the pace is so quick against one of the best teams in the entire North American collegiate space. But as I say that, Storm having an unfortunate miss. We'll see Shaka try and work with the space he's given. Under Cynical, trying to work his way to pass it middle. Hermes, back right side. UTK open net 1-0.
Oh, that one you have to hold your breath. And Shaka, beautiful play, keeps it low. Storm has to guess early. Hermes bricks it, but not hard enough to push it out of the play. Keeps it off the post, then cleaning it up to make it a 1-0 game here for UTK.
UTK having the dream start to this game too. I mean, great pressure to start. Granted, was off a Storm miss, but you have to take what you can get, especially in the best of 5. Hermes trying to take what he can get off of King's back line, but it's UTK still in possession. Shaka trying to work his way around Turbo, does actually manage to do it again past 1, trying to make it 2, make it 3, Storm backflip, but ball still not exactly threatening for King.
They could pass, but they only find awkward side carriage touches as Cynical. Backboard play cut out by Hermes. Turbo 50 as well by the Crimson Finnick, just waiting in the corner right now. Dobro credited with an epic save, boosts spawning for Hermes, and so the ball rockets to the right side of the field. Dobro clearing the pitch. Cynical caught maybe a bit too far over, and it's a 2-0 game here for the Vols.
Cynical made an amazing save last game, but this shot just too powerful. Jobro recognizing the space that King had in their back end after the demo, and UTK 2-0.
Kachow indeed, as it is a 2-0 run here for the Volunteers, who could not find much of anything on the offensive end last time, at least conversion-wise. Now all eyes are on this King University team. They're already up in the air. Cynical on the backboard trying to find that pass, but could not sift through the defense to make it happen.
We talked about this briefly in King's last match on Bep Extreme. This King roster, no matter what the score is, they will always go for the highlight plays because that is simply just what they do. Turbo almost getting a huge double touch there, but we're seeing pre-jump still. We're seeing the flip resets come out. This team will always play with confidence, but UTK bringing some of their own. Hermes working his way past 2, trying to get a pass over Turbo, but Turbo there first.
Jobro catching it low. Cynical's out of net, but he doesn't catch the ball in time to really punish that mistake. Storm, low and slow here, caught out by Shaka, but no real ball possession means the ball's going to continue to bounce back and forth. 50s galore. A teammate jumping up as Turbo had it, but no real follow-up as Storm as well. Kind of cheating forward, hoping he could find a little bit more.
This King offense slowly starting to whittle down UTK's defense. There's a lot of moments where the ball's in the air for a little longer than I'd like, and now it's going to be Cynical to Turbo off the corner, but Turbo misses, and again, UTK with a free ball.
Hermes needs to find a clear and only gets it about to midfield. Shock with another touch. Cynical thanking his lucky stars he wasn't looking at a 3-second countdown and another goal, as that ball should have been in, but that's Turbo winning out the middle of the field. Pandemonium equals opportunity 1-2.
I was just about to say that I'm loving UTK's adjustments so far, but their third man caught a little far out of rotation there, and I mean, they might exchange free goals, but 2-1 nonetheless.
139 seconds left here in game number 2. Looking at a very different affair. As Storm takes it across his net, Cynical has the touch to flip the field entirely, but no real possession means they're going to have to dump and chase this ball. Shaka caught out by Storm. backboard play, not the second touch opportunity wanted. Jobro just kind of keeping it up and away from harm at the moment. Cynical wants to find a backboard pass, but Shaka all in the way of that one.
If you're a UTK fan, you do not like to see King starting to incorporate demos. They pick up 2 in the last 15 seconds there, and it almost cost them either way, but that consistent third man for King, no matter who it is, it's always somebody who can make something happen. But now, Shaka trying to make something happen of his own, but Low Boost just has to put that to corner, and the middle guy gets demoed. King really starting to incorporate these demos now.
There's a danger zone if you are outside the goalie's box between it and the midway line. If you are wearing orange, it is open season. Usually orange keeps you away from hunters, but they're being sent towards them as Jobro has to make the touch to keep it out. Turbo can't get it past Hermes. Hermes now catching up to it, but he can't get to the right side of the ball as Storm does enough to dissuade it what could have been a 3-1 game.
UTK stepping up to the plate a little bit, getting some major plays and bumps here, but this King side putting a shot on net. Shaka, though, last man back, keeping things strong. Turbo working his way past one. Storm under Shaka, but a slow touch is going to keep this ball inside. Still Storm over one. We'll see if Shaka can try and work his way past, and he relieves pressure for the UTK defense.
Cynical touch up and over, but Shaka waiting for it here on his own backboard. Doesn't find the cleanest touch, so Storm continues to pressure. Turbo looking for Cynical. Cynical looking far post. He pulls the trigger, but Jobro ready in time to make that save.
These are the SEL's defining moments. A huge game 2 for UTK. Can they make this save? Jobro getting there quick enough. That's like 4 or 5 saves in the last minute for this UTK defense. And now they put the pressure on King. 10 seconds left. Turbo trying to work his way over Hermes, but Hermes gonna get it middle. Shaka can't put it in. 5 seconds left. Hermes trying to work it backboard. Storm pushing it out. King's last stand, but Turbo backflips. See Cynical try and get over. Ball still in the air. Shaka down. Turbo can't get it. UTK by the hairs of their chin. 1-1, even the series up.
Jobro, 5 saves on that one. That is a total of 8 saves. The only shot that goes in is the only one that wasn't saved from King. They put this UTK defense through the ringer, and they survive.
We talked about this pregame. It's going to be this King offense versus this UTK defense. And that right there, if you're a UTK fan, you really love to see it. That right there is what we know this team is capable of. But King getting some really good opportunities. And in that last minute, probably got half their shots alone. So the pressure still building and adjustments are still left to be made. So we'll see who comes out on top in game 3.
I'm still worried. UTK's offense did the opposite of what I wanted to do. Yes, shooting 50% is wonderful, but only 4 offensive opportunities converted into shots is not winning math, especially when you have King knocking and throwing and kicking down doors, trying to find one. The great equalizer is resetting the clock, resetting the score, and here we are, 1-1 in game 3.
Kicking, screaming, kicking, screaming, and crying is a really good analogy. It'll be really interesting to see if this King side can finally start to piece some of these opportunities back together. It's going to be an awkward save there, but Shaka still nonetheless going to work his way up the wall past Cynical, but Turbo already there. This King side starting to kick up the pace a little bit. Storm trying to play this slow, forcing a fake. Jobro still managing to work his way over.
Turbo, sidewall, set himself up for the soft tap, but Shaka ready, reading it right to left, perhaps trying to make some magic happen. Cynical again off his own backboard to ceiling, losing possession here. Hermes, a pass attempt midfield credited with a shot as Jobro trying to cherry pick, but is unable to connect. Turbo racing under, he's got Wade to beat, who's already in the air. Beautiful read there to kind of flip this field back and get recontrol of this possession.
I don't want to cast a cursive, but I believe this is the calmest start that we've had to a game yet. So it's going to be very interesting to see which team is able to open up the scoring. Ball goes middle top bins. Hermes can't save it. What a slot from Storm.
It was going out. That was barring out.
Was it?
Watch. It's going to touch the bar. Storm, it's going to go up high and out. It goes off of Hermes and comes back in. Hermes worried about the shot, ends up bouncing off of him, and King taking early advantage.
Hermes just stuck dead center of the eye of this King Tornado offense. But still, UTK coming out, swinging after that goal, still putting pressure on, but this King side counterattack coming again. Turbo leading a lot more of the offense this game. Maybe a slight change in methodology for them, but we'll see what the King can do. Just going to have to kick this ball away.
Storm gonna be looking for Turbo here. You saw that green in between two orange name tags. He's like, yep, I can put it there. He does, but it does not turn into perhaps the clear or shot they wanted. Pass attempt, but cut out by Shaka. Hermes still looking for that wife, but still looking for a goal as well. As Jobro waiting underneath of it here.
This UTK side still putting pressure on. This King side is not getting easy touches. This UTK side playing a little bit quicker. Ball going
Hermes
center.
again,
Where is
beautiful
Shaka
ball.
waiting on him
Nothing
from Turbo?
home is Shaka and company.
It's going to be an awkward 50,
So
but Hermes
far
going to try and
back,
turn
a
on
bit
this.
disjointed
Storm
right now in
getting
the
dunked,
offensive push,
but
and
then
yes,
it's going to be
only
up to
being down
Turbo.
one.
Sorry, I think I just bugged out there.
I was
don't
like,
know
did
what
I
just happened.
disconnect or did you disconnect?
No, I didn't hear anything for a second, but well, speaking of hearing, both these sides still managing to communicate their way through the pressure. UTK talking a little bit quicker, making a few quick decisions, but this King side, they do this naturally. They're used to this. Turbo just taking it back, but Shaka still on, and now Jobro in the optimal position to try and work his way over Turbo, but can't.
Hermes pass attempt midfield, but there is nothing but green grass and cars waiting for that one. Jobro, long touch, and I'll be honest, I want to see UTK kind of dig their heels in a little bit more on the offensive front. Look for some aggressive boost steals, be more aggressive on these rotations. Yes, you can open yourself up for counterattacks, but being down one right now is going to be a bad spot as a pinch goal. It could be an answer, but it won't be for the time as we still stand at a 1-goal deficit.
UTK fans leaning in their seat a little bit, hoping that ball could have fallen as they are down one as we pass 2 minutes. But if you're a UTK fan, I wouldn't be too worried just yet. This side still getting opportunities, and a demo from Jobro might open it up. Cynical dunk by Hermes. Shaka had the chance for an open net, but no open opportunity. Goes off the wall. Double touch. Storm. Awkward. Jobro. Top right. 1-1.
Jobro not too slow on that one as Shaka setting it up. Beautiful pass off the backboard. Caught Storm just a bit too far away, and we've seen one own goal each way, so a bit of a homie stock here from King to knot it up at 1-1.
UTK still sticking in the fight, throwing a right hook there to dunk one, and just like that, this game's a lot closer, but it might open up there, but it doesn't. Cynical. Normally, I'm so used to calling Turbo's name on the goal line, but Cynical making his way as arguably the defensive MVP of some of these games so far. But now Turbo, the flipped roll, offensive mastermind trying to work his way past UTK, but it's just going to be slow touches middle. Turbo,
what a
left
pass.
side, actually right side, can't get it. Ball goes left corner, 2-1 King.
Beautiful pass, the old 1-2-1. They're going to get the defense out of whack here as Turbo pulls a shot off the backboard, got both defenders up in the air, and they're just jumping for joy as that ball finds a second goal here for King University.
I'm not sure if Turbo meant to put that right or left. I mean, I thought it was going left, just from what I've seen this team do, but I just watched him make a great save there to keep UTK in the lead, and now Hermes' opportunity to work the ball middle, and does, but just a little too quick for Shaka.
To middle, perhaps middle of the field instead of middle of the net. As the ball bounces back down, another big 50 ringing out across this one. Shaka kind of lead blocking here. Cynical just dodging everything and perhaps dodging destiny, but he can't as Hermes forces it to find a way in.
Man, I'm starting to break a sweat a little bit, and I'm not even playing. This ball spent a little too much time on the goal line, and I thought Turbo had it for sure, but we approached clutch time, less than a minute left, and UTK tying it up.
Deuces wild here in game number 3, and this game has been anything other than calm. And after about the 2-minute mark, as that's a beautiful corner angle, Shaka cooking from the corner to make it 3-2.
Shaka using the shake and bake Tennessee patented to put that dead center of the net. Again, I thought Storm, I thought they had both these goal line clears, but just a split-second difference puts UTK up 1.
He also had to look where his car was facing. He was not ready for that shot. Cynical and company reeling. The uppercuts find their mark. Now can we see this heavyweight fighter of the Tornadoes of King University have an answer of their own? Jobro, once again, flipping the field, killing time, killing players, getting bumps here as he had a demo and a bump on Cynical.
UTK, their strategy's a little different here. When they had the lead last game, they were playing a little more defensive, but I'm seeing demos, I'm seeing big clears, I'm seeing chasing around, but this King side ready to punish at any given moment, but that ball wide open, UTK with a dagger. Well, I don't want to jinx it, but hopefully for them.
Jobro with a massive dunk to flip the field. That's going to make it 4-2 and possibly put them at match point over King University.
8 seconds left. Storm getting an open net.
Oh my
ladies and
goodness.
gentlemen, everybody cross your fingers, cross your legs, cross your toes, because we're back to a 1-goal game with 5 seconds left.
What a play. Cynical to such a big, aggressive push on the kickoff. Trusting Storm is in the right place at the right time. They call the corner shot, and now we have it. 5 ticks left.
A big fake comes out from King. They're trying to get the passing play, make it 2 passes, make it 3 to Turbo, but he can't get it. But Hermes keeps it up. Ball goes center. Here comes UTK, blocking it down. Ball is somehow not up, and UTK maybe steal that one? Question mark.
Steal that one is no. They have made it happen. They brought King in, dared them to play offense, found counterattack opportunities, and then their defense made enough plays to keep them ahead. UTK sweating in the back end, but not stealing. I'd say securing.
Yeah, that big clear in the last 15, 20 seconds was so huge for UTK to not only relieve pressure, but if they didn't get that, then who knows what could have happened from there on. Also, big shout out to MLEs. I see that with a rate of 28. Thank y'all for joining the stream.
Baby.
Some of Foof's guys coming in. The love for Foof is so immense right now. How could you not? Look at this man.
Oh my goodness. This is one I am actively trying to get back to you, my friend. So don't you worry. We're cooking up some fun stuff. I already was talking to Snipes earlier, so things are coming soon, MLE fam. But glad to see you guys here. We have an absolute barn burner going on. 2 of the best teams in this tournament, 2 of the best teams in the Southeastern region playing right now for your viewing pleasure. 2 of the best in the booth calling it, might I say, being carried by this gentleman to my right. I think he's this way technically. And so it is going to be the University of Tennessee Knoxville. We'll call him UTK in the orange, King University in the green. And I think we're going to back out again as this server is even worse as we have a handshake to kind of reset so I can continue to build here. These 2 teams started the seasons great, made it into playoffs. UTK rolled in uppers to get all the way to the winners final, then lost heartbreakingly in game 5. King University loses in the first round of winners and has been the lower bracket buff recipient, running all the way through everyone here. And now we are sitting in the best of 5 format. UTK just took their second in a row to put them at match point. King University requesting a reset on the server, now perhaps trying to get a reset of mentalities as we move around.
And the server may be reset, but the energy and the aura around how important this match is, that this specific game, it's still here. There has been no reset. These players, extremely confident. These teams, so experienced. Tennessee has only dropped 1 series the whole year. King dropping 3, but this new roster, they haven't dropped 1 yet. And without further ado, UTK up 2-1 as we enter game 4.
We're going to...
Well, hopefully.
We're going to dance for a moment. You got a bit too excited there. Get the lightning dance out of the way. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes on the clock. Don't let the scoreboard in-game kind of fool you, but it is a 2-1 scoreline here for the Volunteers of UTK. Tornadoes of King University. Their offense, nigh unstoppable at times. The highlight machine that wears green, trying to make magic happen.
Both these teams have been forced to game 5s plenty of times, and their last game 5s they each had, they both won. So someone's got to lose today, and I don't know why I'm even talking about it like King is already going to win, but the pressure early side was looking favorable for them, but UTK trying not to even go there to game 5, so we should probably stop even talking about it.
I don't know. I'd love having game 5. It's the magic in the air, perhaps. But UTK, you talk about it. They don't want to see it. King University, they need to force it. Storm, looking for more magic, had a hat trick in his wake-up game in the first game of the series, but has been kind of cool since that moment. Cynical, backboard play, looking for a clear, but immediately Jobro has an answer. Turbo can't get it off of Hermes. Hermes looking for Shaka. Shaka 50 by Storm, so it's now all eyes on everyone else to kind of re-congratulate and get back together.
I believe we just saw maybe King's third or fourth double commit at all this entire series. So the pressure, they're feeling it a little bit. This UTK side, they have the lead, they've earned the lead, and they've had some really close games that they have just simply grinded their way through. And this King side, though, not giving up as a big clear from Storm is going to find its way. Actually, back to Cynical. Thought he was going to try and get that one middle, but Shaka trying to make something happen on defense, but it's going to be over almost over all 3 UTK defenders, but now Shaka with possession.
Shaka looking for Jobro. No, he's taking it himself. Cynical credited with the save. Now he's got Storm in front of him. Storm trying to clear the way. That's going to get a backboard opportunity, but Jobro enough of a save to dissuade that touch. Turbo 50 hard by Shaka. Storm running the inside line here is going to get a touch, but the boost is still there for that man in orange, but the demo will not find its mark, so we stand at a 0-0 game still.
I feel like we're watching game 1 back again. Both these teams started fairly conservative.
But it's not 2-0.
Yeah, that at least. But in terms of these teams trying to figure each other out, I mean, there's a lot of conservative third man play. There's just people just trying to work around, but now things are starting to get a little frisky with Storm working his way past 2, but Jobro off the wall. Cynical's going to get there first, and now Cynical counterattack. Storm trying to get his way over that last defender, but it's actually going to be Turbo who is going to still keep the pressure on, and an unfortunate long clear is still going to keep this ball in, but eventually someone had to get to it from the UTK side, and Jobro puts it downfield.
I love the call that you made. Yes, both teams have had to rely on a deeper third as Turbo had a chance, but he couldn't put it on. Storm now putting it high. Cynical wants to drop it down low, but there's too many defenders in the way. King University, they've backed off. They have found a match, at least for the series, as they are respecting this dangerous defense and this potent offense that the Volunteers have brought to play.
And speaking of defense, look at Hermes bumping the third guy Cynical to make sure that there wasn't going to be a counterattack, as one almost happens regardless, but Hermes making the bump and then turning right back around and making the play on the ball. This UTK side, that's got to be one of their biggest adjustments. Every player getting involved in every single aspect of rotation right now. I'm not seeing a certain leader. I'm seeing all 3 players coming together, and as of right now, it is the sound of music for UTK.
Chance here. Hermes drops it down low. Jobro can't win the 50. Storm with a quick turn. That's 3v1, but Shaka says he likes those odds to make an aggressive push to clear it away from the box. Storm pulling a shot, but Hermes is there again. Now Jobro into the corner. Cynical 70 boost to work with the pass to Storm. Storm, he's been dangerous in these positions. The pass to Cynical, but Shaka is there. The third S is too many.
King again and again, they're just there on the ball. Ball's going off the backboard almost every single opportunity, and if you're UTK, you got to get something going, as an opportunity almost opened up for Shaka there, but the King player got there first, and now all 3 members of UTK very close together, but now Jobro trying to work his way over 1, but now you leave Turbo by himself with the ball and a lot of boost. Turbo working his way to ceiling, but Shaka getting there quick.
Shaka looking for a pass midfield. Hermes now has it on his nose. He's got a teammate, Jobro, but that's a bit too far. I want to see the back pass. They take it. This is going to be Shaka backboard opportunity, dodging the demo. Now keeping it in the air, but Storm hitting the guy. Now Cynical sees nothing but open grass, and with 10 ticks left, UTK overstep, and it's a 1-0 game.
I'm at a loss for words. That is a heartbreaker for UTK. We just talked about the third man being more conservative, and then like that, UTK getting a lot of pressure, but all for what? As it's just a bang downfield that goes in, but UTK not out just yet. Ball still in play if Hermes can possibly get to it. A bump comes out, open net, but the shot's a little weak. Where it's a double commit though from King, but nobody from UTK is there. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to game 5 in our losers finals.
A game 5 to see who has the right to play Florida State University. Who gets the chance to punch that ticket to play them in the grand finals in the Coliseum of the SEL grand finals here in this fall split. Oh man, we hoped for a game 5. You talked about it, DJ TG, and I'm gonna pull you into something you don't want to do.
Oh,
You talked about it with me in the pre-production meeting. You did. And you said if this game goes 5, you had a particular team you were maybe feeling about.
Ooh.
Who is that team you were feeling about?
I'm all about the confidence and the momentum, and even though they just lost Game 4, I'm still rocking with the Volunteers for Game 5. Now, my prediction record is a little better than Bepic, so if you're a
It
UTK
is.
fan, you might be a little happier to hear that. But I am the sub for Bepic, so maybe the curse has somehow fallen over, but nonetheless, everything for these team seasons comes down to this game right here. Loser goes home, still gets a lot of points, but still goes home sad, empty-handed, but the winner goes to Grands. So without further ado, we're going to hop straight into it. Game 5.
Game 5, 5 minutes on the clock, 6 cars on the field. A best of 1 to decide who will be the one moving on, and Turbo taking the first opportunity.
Turbo living up to the name, just so fast off that ceiling, and Jobro trying to react off a kickoff, but with 7 seconds, there's only so much boost you can grab, and for Turbo, he'll take that windmill dunk to put King up in Game 5.
And that is the way King University wants to start. Turbo, once again, in that aqua blue octane, trying to make magic happen, but cannot find a second strike. Cynical gets it over Wade, but he's dealing with first trouble. Wade trying to set back up and find a bump, but Storm. Beautiful play out there on the ball to keep it away from this offensive push from the Volunteers.
King starting to read
Wait, there's no
some
one
of
home.
these slower plays. Shaka going backboard. It's an open backboard. Double commit from Tennessee. Is there a third player? No, he's back. What I was going to say was that Tennessee finally starting to get a few things going for them, and they almost got it right there. Jobro trying to get over Storm, but calm, cool, and collected, unlike the name. King stay up.
What a moment here. Storm flipping the field, trying to find some magic. Jobro underneath. Ball right to Cynical. Has an opportunity, but he cannot get it to fall. Turbo. Midfield. Storm. Can't get it to connect either. Shaka. Beat by Cynical again, and so King setting themselves up in a good spot, enjoying this 1-goal lead, but they are not comfortable. They want to find a second.
One of the biggest changes I've noticed in these last 2 games is that the backboard of the UTK defense has been wide open, but it looks like that time King's gonna opt for a straight shot, and now there's an opportunity for UTK to get something going. Jobro blocked, Hermes having to push it downfield, now Cynical going right, but there's not a player there. This King offense has been pushing the backboard of UTK a lot, and it's been working for him. We have to see UTK adjust and get back up that backboard and stop this side of things. But UTK looking good right now, but Storm still managing his way to work past 2.
Wade. Out Wade. Jobro again, trying to make some magic happen. Storm. Soft tap. Hermes. Lowering it down. Jobro with a demo. I love this look here. Cynical. Beautiful catch, though. Even though his teammate finds having to wait for it, kind of respawning, they will slow that ball back down and not give up the easy flip on the pressure. Jobro, the last man back. Storm dangerously pressing forward, but understanding. We've got the lead, we've got the pressure, we've got the confidence back, so just need to control this game.
Turbo asking where the UTK defense is going. That was a great fake by him to give King, a little bit of time to adapt. And now Turbo off the ceiling over Hermes. Demo as well. And now Jobro, awkward spot. Storm pushing it middle. Cynical not opting to cut it just yet. Going to corner, trying to work it to a teammate. Actually, Cynical was going to go for backboard, but Jobro from Tennessee working it out of their half. But this pressure still not exactly developing for UTK, but there's a golden opportunity there as King bumped themselves, but nobody there.
No one home currently, so we still mess at this midfield line. Jobro gifting heavily again by Cynical. Shaka caught as well, but he has the ball still in his nose. Hermes waiting behind him. Storm, though, up in the air and ready to just push that one all the way back. Left a lot of time here. Because again, Jobro pressuring onto this ball. It kind of slows down here for the last $1:45 here in Game 5 for a chance to move forward to play FSU. The ball bouncing back around. Jobro putting it towards his own net, but they keep it away for the moment.
UTK a little flustered, but still managing to make that save and make it 2. Can they get a third? Storm passing to Turbo, who's already up. Beating, actually not. Shaka opportunity to get a counterattack. Going off the wall, beating one King player. But Storm there, this King side, playing with everything they have to protect this 1-goal lead. But is it going to change here? Storm trying to work his way. Does get under one. Does bump another. Turbo, last man for King. Dead center, 2-0 King.
That's how you make it work. You find the pass. If you don't have the teammate immediately, bump and till it. That is pushing Jobro into Shaka, who gets turned around. Good things happen when you put the ball in the right place, and the right place is the back of the net if you're King University.
Bumps in this game can be so random sometimes, but that right there just hip maneuvered him, and Shaka couldn't really do too much to try and make that save, but now an open opportunity if someone can get to it, but ball's gonna have to go back to the UTK half for now.
Turbo, beautiful 50 there, had a teammate get demoed, but that pressure does not allow them to flip the field. Cynical running under it here, knowing Storm was up in the air. Great comms there, keeping the ball around. Storm slowly pushing this ball forward, and we have 35 seconds left. Jobro and company, they need something. They need two, but losing the ball is not the way to do it. Shaka, backward play. They can't find the possession, and once again, King has the ball.
UTK trying to build some of these plays up slowly as it's been working for them before, but as we officially reach the last 15 seconds of this game, there has to be a big move, and it's got to come now, and it might be from the other team, but Shaka, huge save, but now there has to be a counterattack. Jobro trying to get a touch off his car, but it's going to go the wrong way. Now Storm, middle, Hermes, it's a 2-goal lead, and as the clock strikes 0,
Guess
UTK's Cinderella run. Unfortunately, they look so strong. But King doing what they do best and stepping up to the moment.
They said, but a moment, my friends. We're going to come and reclaim the crown. Bloodied sword in hand, now just looking at the Seminoles of FSU saying, you're next. And FSU just proudly beaming, saying, bring it on. This grand finals is cooking up to be something insane.
I mean, if you're FSU, I don't know how you react to that. You went to Game 5 with UTK. UTK goes to Game 5 with King. So I don't know what the game plan is going to look like for them. For their sake, I hope they already have one in development, because even though there is a decent break before we have that grand finals matchup, as Thanksgiving and all that is coming up, it's going to give these teams a little more time to cook up as well. And for King, they've looked stronger as they've gotten through this playoff bracket. Now, granted, going to Game 5 may not fit the part, but this is also against a very good UTK team, one that saved almost every single shot in Game 4. And so for King to basically lose that Game 3 so closely and then bounce things back and then go 1-0 and 2-0, I mean, those are not easy games to pull out.
Especially in Game 4 with the series hanging the balance, double server reset, and then not finding a goal for 4 minutes. The biggest thing that really hurts me is UTK having to look at themselves and go, we had this series in 4. If we don't commit a third, dumbly. They had them on the back foot. They had them hemmed in. But King just withheld the onslaught, saved long enough, kind of baiting them in with that glove, daring them to stay on the ropes, and found that counterpunch opportunity and never looked back.
UTK has been on the end of a lot of heartbreak through their SEL tenure, but you can't be mad with third place. That is a lot of points going towards the Volunteers, and especially trying to qualify for that LAN. As long as they make playoffs, that probably like 99% sure will confirm them making LAN. So you can't be angry with a third place result, but you hate to lose it like that.
Yeah, bronze never tastes great because it's one of the ones you end on with a loss, but a very, very proud split for them. Some things to go home and fix, but again, feeling the best that the SEL has to offer. Taking on FSU to 5, taking King to 5, have very, very helpful film to go back and watch.
Yeah, it'll very entertaining film
Right?
that as well. I mean, that right there was some of the best Rocket League that we've had all playoffs. We've barely had any Game 5s, but just like that, we had our loser, Tennessee. Big congratulations to them for still finishing third, but now looking ahead. We are very early on in the preparation for Florida State, but chat was actually on the same message I was about to ask is, who do you got going forward?
That is a great question. I am always and forever going to be a fan in the ACC, and it's going to be hard pressed, TJ, to ever fight against the team that has as iconic of a build, a theme, and just mantra as the Florida State chop. I would love to see that incorporated somehow into Rocket League in future iterations as a goal explosion or something down the road. But I am an FSU believer But it's copium because I know how good this King team has been playing, and I know how dominant they are. I just hope for a full 7 games.
Full 7. I don't know if my
Mhm.
heart can go through that. I might need Bepic to come take my spot again. I I mean, again, I'm hoping that we at least get a game 6 out of it. I know that those 2 teams are ready for this. They've been playing all fall to get ready for moments like this. King doing their part, Florida State doing their part. Big game 5s to let them meet each other, but at the end of the day, I think just like a certain supervillain, King's inevitable.
They are inevitable. You know what also is inevitable, TJ? The very end of this stream. First off, hats off to you,
Aw.
my friend, for coming and yelling at Rocket League with me and putting up with me this evening. Shout out to Colt behind the scenes, pressing the buttons, making all the magic happen on the screen. And of course, Fred and Jacob running everything else and getting everyone all riled up about times and having a wonderful time doing so. And last but not least, of course, a big shout out to MSI and Red Bull for their sponsorships and their support of the SCL. This has been Foof. This is DJ TJ. This has been the SCL Losers Finals. And next time you'll see Rocket League, it's going to be the grand finals, baby. We'll see you then.
Happy Thanksgiving. Y'all go enjoy it.